So the Indians, or last week I should say, looking to bounce back this week, Travis, and they had to do it against the defending KMAC champions in Northmor, who have been a little bit up and down this season, but this would come down to the wire. One heck of a game.
Yeah, I mean, this is a rivalry game. You know, Northmor lost their actual rival in Highland, but always right down the road from Northmor is Mount Gilead. And you know the Indians, anytime I mention Northmor when I'm down there, Mount Gilead cringes like, no, we got to beat them. Was this the year that they were finally able to do so? Start off in the first quarter, the man named Carson Barnum, the number 2 rusher in our area, scores from a yard out, 6-0. He'd add the 2-point conversion to make it 8-0. Hit the lights. Second quarter, well, he's going to do it again from 13 yards out, and he's going to do the 2-point conversion again. 16-0. Hit those lights again. They're rolling. But the Golden Knights would be coming right back at you. Connor Stockdale, he's been phenomenal this year. 11 yards from Tanner Miley. Carson Campbell would get the 2-point conversion pass. It's cut in half, 16-8. But Barnum would do it again. Give him the hat trick on the night. 1-yard rush, 22-8. Is Mount Gilead running away with this? Well, no. The Northmor defense stood tall in the second half and shut them out. But could the Golden Knights come back? Brady Carr gets things started. A 15-yard pass from Miley. It's 22-14. Did not get the 2-point conversion there. Then later, with a minute left, can the Golden Knights pull off the miracle? Miley rolling, throws it to Bolin, and he makes the catch over his shoulder. It's 22-20. Golden Knights a 2-point conversion away from the comeback, but they don't get it. Northmor, Miley sacked on the 2-point conversion. Mount Gilead survives and wins an instant classic in this rivalry game. Jonathan, how big of a win is this for Mount Gilead after losing to a passing team like Centerburg last week? I think they learned some things about themselves, got that adjusted, and they were able to shut down a good passing attack in Northmor.
That's the proof in the pudding that this Mount Gilead team, I think, is going to go far if they get a good spot in the postseason. They just have shown the adversity, especially in this game here, getting a chance to take down your rival in Northmor. The 2-point conversion, you said Miley was sacked. That's a big play for the big fellas up front. They're the biggest team in the KMAC, and that's going to translate well to anybody that they play in the postseason. But anytime you can respond to a 46-0 clashing to a win like this against Northmor, that tells a lot about your team in my eyes. So we're looking at the KMAC standings right now. I love the fact that we've got 3 7-1 teams sitting pretty right now at the top of this KMAC standings. Fredericktown and and Centerburg still to play in Week 10. Mount Gilead taking down Northmor, and then there's a little bit of a gap there in that KMAC standings, as I thought maybe with that Danville potentially pulling out an upset, that could shake things up, but it looks like it's going to be one of those top 3 to potentially take home a KMAC title. Now, will it be split? Will it be outright? That we will find out likely in Week 10. Jumping back over to Region 23, a very exciting one. For us here at the OH Report. You can go ahead and go back to Region 23, but as we saw Centerburg dominate, they stayed towards the top of that region, and everybody else kind of fighting for positioning as Centerburg now sits number 1, Mount Gilead number 2. What a day for the KMAC to jump out to a number 1 and number 2 look in this region. You've got Colonel Crawford dropping to 5. They're looking to try and get a bye. They drop out of that with their loss to Cary. And then you see Northmor jumping back to 15. So that's a huge thing. They were sitting at 13 as the first team out. But with that loss to Mount Gilead, that really hurts their chances. They basically need to win out if they want to find themselves in the tournament come Week 11.